Bienvenidos, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Completely Consensual right here on Chiptooth Gaming, your weekly gaming news show. Letting you guys know, for the first-time listeners, we drop episodes every Friday on youtube.com/Chiptooth Gaming. Anywhere you can listen to a podcast, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play. We're there for you guys if you want to listen to us. You don't want to look at us because we're all so pretty and handsome. Let you guys know you can watch us and hear us there. I'm going to be your host, Compa Andres. Damn, see what happens when I play Mexican music before we even start this?
I'm in the mood.
I was good.
We had a little meeting.
And then obviously Flowers over here. Right? These
What's
guys
up,
are
y'all?
next to me, guys. Let me introduce them.
I am next to you. What's
That
up?
kid Flowers, what's up?
I'm the first one next to you. How are you doing, man? You good?
I'm getting there.
Little
I'm
turn,
trying
your
to.
hair a little like.
That's what happens when I don't put gel. It makes my hair really awkward.
I thought that was the Modelo.
Almost as awkward as you wearing a tank top and Mikey
Modelo
giving you these
Compa.
shoulder rubs.
It's all good, dog.
Feel good?
Yeah, it's all good.
Just let it happen.
Yeah, just let it happen, you know,
To
roll
my
the
far
punches.
left, at Cheeks_Junior. ¿Qué pasa?
Ugly.
What's up, players?
Supercuts about to come in handy soon or what?
Possibly.
Yeah.
It's about that time.
About that time, yeah.
That's the same for me.
I walked in and they have a sign that said walk-ins available. And I was like, cool. That's where Mikey does.
Did you walk in?
Just walks the fuck in.
Did you walk in?
Nah.
Yeah, that's right. I don't make an appointment.
I make appointments.
He just looked at the window.
Like,
Nobody's
is it
in
good
there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But the guy running the boards, the guy making sure we sound good, look good. Tambo.
Tambo.
Tambo Vlogs. ¿Cómo estás?
What's up? How's it going?
You good?
Yep.
You look good.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey, man.
Hi, what's up?
We're back, guys. We're back here with another episode. It's going to be a good one. Got some good couple of news articles out here for you guys to talk about. Let you guys know what you guys...
Gaming's back. All right.
You just waiting?
You just waiting for that?
Just waiting to say
You were
that?
just waiting for that a little bit, weren't you?
When we back, you know what I mean? I was waiting for you to like pause for a second and say something's cool or some shit. I was gonna throw it in there.
I mean, that's... All right. So that's what we're doing. But as always, before we get into the news, we want to talk about what you guys are playing, what everybody's up to. So yeah, let's start off with that. What's up?
New
new?
Apex.
We played that.
We
Yes.
did play some new Apex, me and Compa.
Who got a dub?
I didn't get a dub with you. It was you and Tambo. but
Oh, shit.
Dub Nation.
Dub Nation. We already know what we're talking
you
about.
fucking knew that. Why the fuck you just play me?
Because I just called you baited, bitch.
Beta bitch.
So go ahead. Tell me what you think were your first reactions. New map, new world, new
the
everything.
struggle with playing on new maps is you don't know what the fuck you're doing and you don't know where you're going. So, like, that was my struggle. I didn't really know what the fuck was going on. I kind of just landed, ran through the building, and then it was like, bop, bop. It was like, oh, you're over there, and you kind of, like, bad at pinging. So, like, I kind of just got flanked on every time.
Yeah.
So
So
you making excuses.
No, I'm just playing. But that part did happen.
yeah.
But it was my fault.
So yeah. I mean, so you've been playing Apex. We got that in the future.
Yeah, play with the new character, Crypto. I've seen people use him great against me. I just can't reciprocate. You know what I mean? So, like,
I know how it is. I know how to work it. I just don't know how.
yeah, so I can see there's a skill gap to using the character, but I mean, he seems
Yeah.
pretty cool, especially on this new map. It's just I'm getting used to. That's all it is. You know what I mean? That's about it, though.
I think
been
that
playing.
I think the way that people are using it now is like Crypto will hang back and he'll call on his drone, and then somebody will just follow the drone to call him out and then
Yeah.
get a cool.
Then I got raped. I also
Yeah.
been playing. I haven't been playing, but I downloaded the new Last of Us 2 for free on the PlayStation Plus store.
Yes,
Go
you
ahead,
have.
copy that if you haven't copped it. Last of Us drops in February, so definitely if you haven't played like me, download it so you can get a little peek, get you ready.
Definitely.
Are you gonna play it?
Great games. The October games for PlayStation is officially out, and just a reminder, like Flower said, you do get the Last of Us
Yeah, I haven't
remastered,
played it.
and then you do get MLB The Show.
Nobody
Two
plays that
great
thing, though.
games.
Nah.
I'm gonna play them. Don't
You
matter.
gonna play MLB?
It's a free game. Why not? Always download it. Always add it to your queue, so maybe later down the road you can download it. Just make sure you add it so you can download
Yep.
it later. Pro tip. Not even a pro tip, it's just a tip in general.
Just the tip in general.
That's what Mikey usually gets anyway. So what you been up to, Mikey?
That's all you need. I have been playing Link's Awakening
Okay.
a little bit.
Uh-huh.
A little dabble will do ya every once in a while.
You dab?
Yeah, I mean it's it's again I am not too much farther into it from last week, so I mean.
What
just
percent
still
are you in,
exploring
huh?
That.
What percentage? Give
Not
me a
far, not far.
percentage.
I don't have one. I don't got one for you.
Give me a fucking
I
percentage.
don't got one for you.
You know what I
Sorry.
need for you, dog?
Piece of
I
shit.
need you to
Piece of
I need
shit.
you to dabble more into CTR. You know, get your feet wet in that
Okay,
again.
that's another
Thank
thing.
you for
You're
bringing
out
it
of the
up
pool.
because I wasn't. The people are tired.
I sat
People
down
are-
for 2 hours on another day
Yeah, I
trying
stayed
to
up
platinum
pretty late
CTR.
with you, thinking you would platinum it. You know, we had cameras running and everything, and I kind
I
of
heard.
stayed up.
I heard there was confetti. I heard there was gonna be all commotion. I heard there was gonna be a big thing.
It was a party, dog. I
But
was
guess
ready for
what?
the party.
Guess what? Still waiting on it.
Yeah.
You know what's kind of sucks when you just get lied and betrayed?
Yeah, I thought he had it too. He was
Yeah.
all like, I can play him at any time.
I can play him
we just want to record it for the video. And then, I sat down with him for about 3 hours. And I went to
Fuck.
sleep because nothing happened.
It's-
I was a part of that for like 2 hours.
Yeah, me and
You're-
Tambo
you're
were
the
the
part of
most
that.
difficult map out of everything in
Ah,
terms of
there
getting
it is.
that
So now
time
it's
trial.
more excuses.
There it is.
Alex, so you know how bored and crazy this is? Our boy Adam Woodrow straight up said, I'm not going to ask the same questions anymore because I know Flowers, so I know Cheeks isn't even going to plan it. So he's like, why am I going to ask the questions?
Damn,
They're giving
like
up on you, guy.
Giving up.
How does
It's
that feel on you?
I have
Wouldn't be
faith
the
in you,
first
though.
time.
Giving up.
Wouldn't be the first
I
time.
have
You know what
faith
I
in
mean?
you. It's just,
3
whenever that
months
happens.
later.
Whenever that happens.
And then I'm actually going to be jumping into the medieval demo tonight as well. Checking that out. Giving the hot
Ooh.
take because
Nice.
that comes out this month. It's October. It's
The whole
October,
game?
boys.
The whole game drop?
Crazy. I mean, we are getting close to the end of
Yeah,
the
the
year.
whole game.
But yeah, it's a demo. I'm glad you're playing that so we could actually get more games to play other than the same usual Apex and Borderlands and all that stuff. So let us know how that is because I always want to play that nostalgia games. I always like
Absolutely.
those games.
I will definitely be buying the full thing as well when it comes out.
For sure.
Yes.
And then yeah, I mean, you said it. We are getting into October. I know we got a few releases coming out this month, and we'll talk to them. We'll just go over the quickly. The main titles that are coming out this month. You got Call of Duty.
Yep.
When's that? 23rd?
Call of
20th,
Duty.
no?
The 25th.
25th? Oh.
25th. That's when that comes out. Luigi's Mansion at the very end of it, the 31st.
I'm be
After
copping
that,
that.
you got Breakpoint. That's gonna be coming out. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. That's coming out in a couple days, probably like to October 4th. A game that people are kind of getting hyped about right now is kind of bringing back old players and new players, kind of making them excited. Is Destiny 2: The Shadowkeep. That new DLC that's dropping. A lot of
Bunch of
people are kind of
fucking
getting
nerds.
back into it. Don't get played. I'm not playing it.
Don't get played.
I'm not playing it.
Look at you trying to learn your
I
lesson.
mean, Bungie broke away. You know, it could be good.
I heard it would
maybe
be good.
is. I just think I'm just too far. I'm just too
Didn't
far in
they,
it.
they dropped
Borderlands.
what was the last? The Forsaken. I think that was free for a period of time. They're trying to get you in the game, trying to make it more accessible to more people, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, there's a good lineup. I mean, they got something for the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and at the end of the month. So there's something to play all of October before we start getting into really the heavy hitters in November, December. And then obviously that's going to probably have the conversation later, I mean, in the near future. Game of the year. We start talking about that, see what's going on.
Hold the phone. Does that say Super Monkey Ball?
That's a game that I wanted to call.
Get the fuck out of
so,
here.
Nostalgia.
On
I'll
Switch?
talk about Nintendo GameCube.
On everything, dog.
Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD.
Super
Comes
fucking
out at the
Monkey
end of the
Ball.
month. And if you guys don't know what this game is, this was the game. This was the free for
Oh,
all
I dropped
battle.
hours.
You dropped hours. There's
I dropped hours
campaign,
on Super Monkey
multiplayer.
Ball.
You could do. There's racing, fighting games. Like
Racing was gold.
the racing was
minigames
fun.
Were fucking great. It was a great fucking game.
It was it was an amazing game. I remember the campaign. You had those bonus levels where you had like the stages all
Mhm.
weird and shit. I don't know if it's a super underrated game, but when we were kids, it was hard to kind of figure out how games were rated and all that stuff.
Super Monkey Ball was like everything in one. Like it had mini games, you
Mini
had
games.
racing, you had like some little like,
Campaign,
platform,
yeah.
you had a little cap. I might have to cop that.
No, I'm gonna cop it for sure. Super Monkey Ball. If you guys remember the game, drop down what was your favorite thing about that game. Whether it was the shooting, the mini games, racing. That was a great game, hands down. It was, and I'm glad they're bringing it back. There's a trailer for it, and it's like a
There's a
live
fucking
action
trailer?
trailer for it.
Why has no one been talking about this game? What the fuck?
It's super under the radar. You know how fucking this game is. It's like it's just super under the radar. Nobody.
I feel like
But
I've
it
been
comes
lied
out this
to.
month, so you're in good hands.
What time is it? It comes out
the
the
29th.
29th. Damn, end of the month.
So
Okay, that's
if you
fine.
didn't play that game. It's gonna be a great game. I know a lot of people are gonna be. I know I'm gonna be interested in playing that.
That's gonna be tough though, cause Modern Warfare drops around that time. So it's
It's
like,
okay. It's just called dedication, bro.
It's called playing games.
yeah,
You got to do it.
You know what I
it
mean?
is. You right.
So those are the games that are coming out. But like I said, we're gonna have a conversation of Game of the Year very soon. See what's on our list. See what's going on.
Spider-Man.
It's got a point.
Sorry, go ahead.
Came out this year.
It did. It's a very, very true statement.
I only speak facts, but go ahead.
Okay, no worries. But yeah, real quick, before we kind of get into the news, I just want to drop two things.
Two things.
Drop like it's hot.
Borderlands, I'm still playing that. Very awesome game. Very fun. All kinds of games.
How far are you in it?
What percentage?
37.4%.
Ooh, came with the facts.
Ooh.
Totally kidding. I have no idea where I'm at. Let's just
kept
say
with it, man.
Alternative facts.
I just I rated my first Volt, which was amazing. Fun game. Like I said, overall really fun game to play, pick up. But for me, I was trying to play Apex so I could at least reach level 100 for my battle pass. So I remember I grinded that out. I played with Mikey. Mikey knows how much of a god I am.
So Shawn got to level 100 before you?
Yeah.
Compa got some sauce. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He
I'm
was
just saying.
saucing out today.
I always got
Compa
the
does have
sauce.
sauce.
I always got the
Compa
sauce.
got some sauce.
I don't got the juice because the juice is temporary.
Oh, here we go with this shit.
But if you got the sauce.
I'm out of the conversation. I dropped out. This is between you two.
How long is lemonade lasting in your refrigerator?
So real quick, guys, I just want to let you guys know. I'll say I'm pretty good at the game. So much so that I played with Mikey and I carried Mikey through a dub, and then we're like, "Hey, Mikey, let's go. Let's run it back. We're gonna play again." We play another match, we win again, and it's back-to-back dubs, back-to-back wins. And I hear Mikey in the background, "Hey, man, this is the very first time I win back-to-back games. Oh, that's pretty cool."
We had a full squad. It was me and my
Ain't
friend
changed your
Shawn,
life.
who, again, we didn't do anything those two matches. Like, me and Shawn have a strategy where we go and we play distraction. So we'd go distract motherfuckers, and then Compa would come up, or like they'd distract, and then like the couple kills I got, like I'd climb like the hill that they're up on, where they're like shooting at them.
Yeah.
I'd just come up behind them, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
So,
But yeah,
your boy.
So I did that, grinded out, got some wins, and then I'm really excited for this new season. Like I got to play it before we started the podcast. New map seems really good. New map is really fun, and the new gun is really fun. Yeah, I know I fucked that up, so I had to re-say it. Map is very fun. Looks like there's a train that kind of goes around. I like that concept. I like that deal.
Yeah.
And then that new sniper gun is really fucking cool too.
The
laser one that kind of reminds you of like the Halo.
I forgot the name of it, but I know what you're talking about.
It's like a rail gun. I don't know what it was.
Sniper though?
It's a sniper.
It's super cool.
Is it better than the scout rifle?
It's
scout
more
rifle?
heavier.
We talking about Halo? What do you?
No, the scout rifle.
G7,
whatever.
G7 scout.
The G7 got that new hop up. Good.
Good?
Way better.
What's it do?
Bro, it's called double
It's
tap.
like double tap.
So you shoot one bullet, it's like that.
Ooh, I do like that.
That
So
ass
it's
4
automatic.
shots, I dropped somebody. I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
Great
I
fucking
like that.
gun.
So
And they
it's
had,
a
like-
good,
I like
it's a
that.
good.
Because that's my gun.
And that's what I like about Apex. I mean, it's kind of funny to me how Apex introduced a whole new entire map quicker than Fortnite. Essentially, Fortnite changes
Wait,
the
it's
maps.
completely new, or is it changed? Because it
whole new
looked
map.
changed.
It's a whole new map.
So no more drop?
Yeah, it's
Landing
not
you
drop?
still
anymore.
drop.
No more landing drop?
It's still you still drop the same way. It's just the map is changed completely.
No, I'm saying there's no more landing drop zones? Like my area?
no.
there's no
So
about my
there's no
area?
like air base. There's no school
No
town
air base?
anymore.
The
All
skull
that's-
base
it's
is
a whole
gone.
different area,
Whack.
bro.
Bring back airbase.
He doesn't like
Hashtag
change.
bring back airbase.
That's his only spot. I remember we played, and then like he was the jump master. I was like, "Hey, Mikey, take me to the promised land," or something else stupid I always say. And then his friend like Shawn was
Yes,
like,
the air base.
he's like, "Oh, I guess we're going to airbase." This fucking he loves that spot.
Shit.
You gotta disperse around, but Apex free game. Definitely download it if you can. It's a really fun game.
There's nobody
Download it.
who's
Play.
not downloaded it.
I hope so. It's free. Fucking free is good.
Free's
Somebody
great.
offers me cocaine and it's free. Guess what?
Unless it's sex. Free sex bad.
Depends
What?
who you're talking to.
Wait, no, I mean like as in like prostitute.
Whoa!
I didn't mean as in like actual
Holy shit!
I mean like if a prostitute, it's free sex.
Explain yourself.
It's bad.
I'm not even gonna,
STDs.
Don't let him. Don't let him go. Don't let him keep going in that rabbit hole. He's going in the rabbit hole.
Hey.
Let's get into some news. Let's just go ahead and do that real quick.
News.
Thank you.
News.
Before I let Mikey
That's
go into
weak.
that rabbit hole, I don't want him to go into that rabbit hole. It's pretty
You're
bad.
weak.
Free sex is good.
Just let it go.
Damn it.
dog.
Let it go.
I've been drinking.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
We all have. So the news, guys. Let's get into some news. One of the news that people want to talk about and let people know is that a top PlayStation boss is leaving Sony. Shawn Laden is out, guys. He's leaving. Don't know exactly when, but he did do like
I got
a
a
Nintendo.
question.
What's up?
Why should I care?
Because he drove the boat a little bit.
So let me
What-
tell
what's-
you.
what does he do?
Let
What
me
did he
give you
do?
a story. So, Shawn Layden is essentially the guy at press conferences that comes out. He drives the boat for PlayStation, essentially.
Okay.
Shawn Layden drives the boat. So before it was.
I thought it was the other
Andrew
engineer. I
House.
forgot his name.
No. So
It was that house
before
guy,
it was
right?
Katsurai. No, you talking about Shuhei?
Yeah.
Shuhei is in part of drives their first party studio. So all the first party studios,
okay.
Shuhei is in charge of.
Shit, he
The
driving
whole
the boat.
PlayStation company though was Shawn Layden. Before it was him, it was
Was it the
fucking-
Andrew House
what's
guy?
his first name? No. Oh yeah, Andrew House. Oh yeah, they had a lot of changes.
Look at you.
And then they had another guy. He was a bigger guy. I forgot his name.
I know who you're talking about. I only know from Andrew House.
Kaz Hirai,
That's when I started
for a
paying
while.
attention.
Okay.
who was the Asian guy who went Ridge Racer, like that guy when
That
the
sounds
PS3 was
familiar.
announced. And actually, that was fucking Stadia's boss now. Anyway, they had a lot of change, but essentially, why you should care is because this thing's very disorganized, very last minute. This is apparently a restructure, kind of rejigger thing that they're doing before the PS4,
PS5.
or PS5 comes around.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I mean, it's bad news. Bears going into PS5.
launch? Okay.
Yeah, because you want
You want
your captain there.
structure. You want solid.
Hype stank. You needed someone to drive that boat. You know what I mean?
Dang. So have they announced who they're gonna replace him with?
No,
or-
this is just announced, but essentially, like Mikey said, exactly what the article was saying was that this is not exactly good news, and it's not really bad news. It's pretty much Sony saying, "Hey, we want to go in a different direction." And then Shawn is like, "Hey, you've been so good to us, but deuces, and here you go." And everybody's saying like, "Why are they doing this before the PS5? Like, you would want a solid foundation before you head into a new console generation. You'd want somebody who knows this landscape, knows this business, and you're letting the top guy who pretty much won you this console generation is you're leaving him behind."
Theory.
What's up? What's your theory?
They're gonna get Kevin Butler to come replace him.
You're dumb.
Who's Kevin Butler?
You don't remember the PS3 commercials? It only does everything.
The white guy.
The white guy.
There's a lot of white guys.
Though he
And
literally
like, he comes out. E3.
he'd be in a suit. He'd be like in a work office suit, and he just has a tie.
It was
white
like
pants
this
and-
ad campaign that they did, and he'd be like, he'd like read letters from people, and then he'd go on like this whole thing.
Was
and
he
then,
good?
like- yeah, he was good.
He was
good
a
at reading letters,
spokesperson.
or
He was nothing to do with Sony. He's just a He was a paid actor. God damn it, who did this shit? So
He's
not
gonna
get it.
come, and then he did the whole E3 speech about gaming. You don't remember this?
No.
But
I
yeah,
don't.
so I mean, it's only crazy because Shawn Layden, he's been with the
Speechless.
company for a really long time. So he's been there, I believe, started at Sony since 1996. He worked at a Sony's Tokyo office as a producer for internal software development until 1999. So he started there in 1996. That's what? Do math.
He go way
Do
back.
simple math.
Damn.
You know what's crazy?
You did 25? Oh no, I fell off.
You know what's crazy?
What's
That's
up?
crazy.
Nintendo president, PlayStation president, Xbox president was all at the last Game Awards, and now
Mhm.
2 of the 3 are out.
Yeah, Xbox the only one that stayed.
Yeah.
Consistency, baby. But it's just weird. I mean,
Making moves, man.
again, it is
Got
these
Doug
guys.
Bowser.
It's a whole new console generation, so maybe a new fresh face, new fresh takes. Maybe that'll help stir the pot, make it sure they all get the jump. I don't know. It's just something that you see. Change is good, hopefully for this side. It's just this guy's in charge. He's driving the boat. Hopefully they drive it to where people and consumers want it to go. A lot of people with PlayStation, they're happy where it's at, so they're like change right now. When something's going good and you put change, some people are gonna be like, "What the fuck? You had everything good. Why are you changing?"
So does
things?"
this change whether you get the PS5 or not?
No, you'll get it. It's just just like you were gonna get the Xbox, right? But it
I
was
mean-
a completely different Xbox One than they have now.
I'm gonna get the sad box, bro.
Sad box. But before that, it was that entertainment, sports,
Yeah.
sports.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
TV, Call of Duty. Like that's all.
Call of
That's
Duty.
what their like emphasis was on. So I mean, I'm worried for the PS5.
I mean, they got solid
Okay.
things coming. So I mean,
Do they? Because we don't know.
then I was thinking about the
Ain't
Last
no
of Us
secret
5.
about it.
I was thinking about the Last of Us, but we'll talk about the Last of Us in a bit. But yeah, I mean, hopefully something good happens. We'll keep an eye on this. We'll see who's their predecessor. We'll see who follows up. Big shoes to fill because Sony's been killing it. The PS4 console generation. They have a massive success, and they've shipped over
I thought you
100
was gonna say
million
they have massive
consoles,
sex.
according to Mikey. So,
Oh, it's free.
but shipping 100 million consoles by Sony's latest count. They shipped over 100 million PlayStation 4s, which is crazy. And then now we're just looking at Mikey do some weird
Sorry,
shit.
keep driving the boat. Keep driving the
You're
boat.
confusing me. I get distracted
There's
easily.
Sean's hair is on my.
That's not mine, bro. It's yours. It's actually Compass.
That looks black as fuck. That's definitely yours.
That's Compass.
All right.
Like it.
Let me guys ask you a question then. Let me just go straight to the next part of the news because it's fucking holy shit. How much do you guys know about PlayStation now?
PlayStation Now, isn't that like that subscription you can get where you can play all the older PlayStation games on the
Mhm.
PlayStation console now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Mikey, what do you know about it?
It's essentially a Netflix for their shit. Where
Pretty
it's like
much.
they play.
It's like the
play
Game
it and it
Pass.
streams everything. Yeah. Well, kind of,
Yeah,
but
so
Game
it's all
Pass
cloud-based,
downloads
right?
onto your shit though.
Yeah.
This is all streaming.
It's all
The-
cloud.
But essentially, the
So
idea
Stadia.
of Stadia, right? The reason why we're bringing this up is because Sony's finally getting into the game of streaming and trying to finally compete with Stadia and all these other kind of streaming competitors. Sony cuts the PlayStation Now subscription price for the for the PS4 worldwide. Why the fuck did you just light up a lighter?
The hair was bothering me. I had to get it down.
God damn!
Sorry, keep going. Keep driving the boat.
I thought he was like smoking on like what the fuck? You're just gonna smoke right now?
Pops the lighter out.
I had to get that hair.
But so let's get back into it. Sony cuts the PlayStation Now subscription price for the PS4 worldwide. So yeah, the Sony's finally dipping into it. They're actually betting on it now. They're putting a good price on it, where it actually made me think about it. PlayStation Now is Sony's gaming streaming service for the PS4 and PC, and is now at a permanent lower price that the company announced. The monthly subscriptions are going to be available for $10 a month, which was better than $20 a month. So they pretty much reduced it in half, which is great.
So wait, they cut laden, and then they drop prices. I feel like I should be concerned.
No.
I mean, this is honestly a good idea, but like, why now? Like, I feel like they could have been doing this. A
It's
lot
Well,
earlier.
really-
I mean,
it's
it's why
all
now
Stadia.
because Stadia.
It's all because of
Google
Stadia.
or Game Pass.
Game Pass been around for a while though.
I know, but like
always
now,
been cheaper.
now they know that there's this other market, right? It's the same thing where it's like you're not going to succeed a market to
And you got the Apple Arcade.
your competition.
Exactly. Now the Apple Arcade, like no, those are exactly the
Right?
services.
That doesn't count.
It's $5 a
I mean,
month.
it's mobile.
Yeah, but
again,
it doesn't count.
But
It's
for a
mobile.
consumer like me, like if you give me options, I'm like, yeah, I'd rather play real games. I'd rather play a PlayStation title. Give me those games. I'll pay the $5 more to get that.
Yeah, but they're
Fuck Apple.
old though. So I mean, they got to do a
You know what-
restructuring on how they
What do you mean old?
they
The older
they,
games.
they need to restructure.
Do you know they just
Hey,
motherfucker?
you cut me off.
I have to because I want to fact check you real quick. You're saying the games are old, but they're not. Sony revealed new titles. They got God of War now, the new one, 2018 God of War,
Ooh.
Infamous, and Uncharted.
Grand Theft
Infamous?
Auto 5.
Infamous Second
You mean
Son,
the 2000? Oh, sorry,
Grand
the
Theft Auto 5
2013 title.
and Uncharted
Infamous
4.
Second Son.
Okay, so they're trying to roll up with newer games onto PS Now.
they just announced 4 great games that you could go ahead and play right now.
That's what I'm saying right now. But they're not the newest. Like they're not the newest. God of War is not the newest.
Yeah.
Last like the Second Son's not the newest, and Uncharted's not the
Uncharted.
newest. Now, if they get it to where it's like these games can be released sooner onto PlayStation Now, and like I think then we're at a conversation. Like if they start doing what Game Pass is doing, day one, boom, or even the second month.
Game
after
Pass launches games
releases.
day one.
They're exclusives.
Fuck.
Game Pass, you'll get all the
That's
Xbox
what compete with.
exclusives.
You'll get
day
Gears
one.
of War early and all that
Look at
stuff.
Tambo in the back with an Xbox, happy. He's like, yup. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh.
I was waiting for you guys.
Awkward. All right, what were you saying again? I'm sorry. You
These
good?
white,
All right.
these White Claws are fucking y'all up. I'm just saying that real quick.
Hey, look,
no,
I'm just trying
so-
to fill the blanks.
It's so I they'll start making up ground. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have drunk for this. They'll start making up ground as soon as they start. I feel like doing that because that's what the competition is doing. That's what Stadia is going to be doing. That's what Xbox is doing. So for them to have like, oh, we got PS3 games on PlayStation
No reason to want to
now.
do that.
But they do. That's what their bread and butter
No,
is.
exactly,
PS3
yeah.
games, not PS4 games. And now they just start doing PS4 games. And they're old. They're the fucking order 1886. Like nobody wants to play that shit no more.
You know how long they've had this PlayStation Now for? Since 2014.
Mhm.
And I feel like
Wasn't that the launch of the PlayStation 4?
No, 2013.
so PlayStation Now launched in 2014, and it took about 5 years for them to finally grab my attention and be like, oh, maybe.
So are they too
Maybe.
late to be doing this, or with the drop in price, you think
There's,
they're gonna
it's
have
never late just because, again, it's starting to pick up now, and it's just good that Sony had this in the back pocket ready to be like, okay, here it is. We could do more better games. Here you go. This is what you guys wanted the whole time. Well, here you go. We were waiting.
Well, why would you do $20 when both of your competitors are at $10?
Game Pass is 15, sir.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think there's bundles. I think because there's
Or
like
is it
some
the-
Game Pass as well. Like it gives you the actual pass itself with Xbox Live.
I might be thinking of Game Pass Ultimate. I think that's the thing.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
That's what the PC and the Xbox crossover.
I thought it was $10.
Tambo!
Sticking.
Is Game Pass $10 or $15?
He's gonna find out for us.
Head
He
ass.
said he'd get
Thank
back
All
to you.
right.
Ooh, strap in your feet bags, people. This is gonna be a long one.
We're good, dog. It's flowing. You know what I mean? Ocean, river.
PlayStation Now Plus, PlayStation Now membership would be $60 for a year, rather than the $100 that it was before.
First of all, that was outrageous itself. Why would I ever?
$100 for that?
Yeah, why would I ever?
It was pretty bad.
$60 is still honestly too much.
I mean,
Not really for a year.
for a year,
Hell yeah. To play some old games?
that's literally $5 a
Well,
year.
exactly. That's why I'm saying they have to get the new game element to it. But yes, you're right. Correct.
I'd pay $40 for a year for some old shit.
$15?
10
Also,
to
two
15.
different versions. Okay, that's what I thought.
So yeah, 10. But like Mikey was right. Like, why charge that much if your competitors are charging 10?
Month to month is only $10.
But yeah, I mean, it's just saying the rival services have emerged in the recent months and years, including the upcoming Google Stadia and Microsoft's Project X Cloud, which opens the beta this month. So there's a bunch of, like I said, like Mikey said, the market's there. Like, it's finally there for people to actually go ahead and try out, get what you want, all digital, no physical. Let me go ahead and just download this, see how it is, play it, boom, boom. $10 a month, why not, right? Especially if there's like people who don't really have that commitment to games and just want to pick up and play a certain game. Hey, go ahead, get PlayStation Now. Don't even worry about buying physical games. Just download it. Here you go. That's really where they're going for, and then that's the market they've been finally going to be able to reach and get. So yeah, I'm with it. I mean, will I probably get it? No. You guys
won't.
already know I'm not.
Hell no, I won't.
But I think it's definitely something that people will be looking into and thinking about it for sure, heavily.
Side note, would you get Stadia?
No.
Well, there you go. There you have it.
I'm not.
I'm not going to get Stadia.
Well, you heard it here first. Chip Tooth Gaming.
I mean,
No
unless
one's
they
getting
show me
Stadia.
some like really cool first party games, there's no reason to get it.
You got Assassin's Creed?
No,
I'll
that's
get
not
by that
first
now.
person game. Or that's not a.
I need a
first
Google
party game.
Stadia game, like something from Stadia itself.
I need like a new IP
Okay.
from
okay.
Stadia that's only on Stadia, and I need a couple of them, not just one of them. I don't
Well,
need.
Stadia is supposed to be geared for developers, right? Like, supposed to be a developer side of it where they want developers to make more games for Stadia. Like, I thought that was part of their pitch when they had released it back
Yeah,
then.
I mean, I'm sure they're working on exclusive games, but like, let's see. Like, is it a
Let's
Knack?
see.
Are we
Let's
gonna
see
get
what
a
happens.
Knack 2 on or Knack 3 on Stadia? If so, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to buy Stadia for Knack.
Gonna have a Dig Dug exclusive
Hopefully,
for Stadia.
Leisure Shoot Larry.
Laser Shoot Larry. is that
Leisure Suit.
Gonna have a fuck. What was the name of that fucking party fucking game when they're like all in bubbles? Not Super
iToy?
Monkey Ball. No.
Hole in Bubbles. Wipe. No.
I can't remember the frenzy something frenzy.
Future Frenzy?
Is that it? Was that it?
Fucking
so.
Frenzy.
No.
Stop talking to me. Something frenzy.
I think it was called Future Frenzy.
Bring that back. That game was fire.
pretty good.
Bring back fucking Frenzy.
I know which one you're talking about, but I think it was Future Frenzy. Yeah.
Future Frenzy. No, it definitely wasn't Future
No.
Frenzy.
Crash Bash.
It was something Frenzy.
Either way.
Regardless, they should bring something like that back. You know, I'd hop in.
We'll see what happens. But that's what the idea with the PlayStation Now. I think it's something that's going to be really good, especially during the holidays. People could just buy it and here you go, boom, boom. They might throw in the trial now, kind of like how they always did it with the Xbox. Like, hey, buy a PlayStation here, get 3 months of this for free. See how it is, see how you like it. And that's how they get you.
That's the shit. Because like shit, when you're a kid and you just get a console for Christmas, it's like fuck. You don't have like you got one game, and like sometimes they fuck up the game.
This has a whole lot more.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So yeah,
That's what
I'm
I'm
excited.
talking about.
But yeah, that's gonna be it for the PlayStation news. Not so much. Will you guys get it? I know you guys asked me real quick.
No, dog. No one's getting on
I
Chip Tooth
won't
Gaming, dog.
unless they start doing
AAA
day and
ones,
date.
right?
If they start doing day and date, I'm in.
True.
Because I was gonna buy their first party games anyway.
Do you know what's gonna be the first party game that everybody's gonna want?
What's gonna be that first party game everybody wants?
The Last of
Call
Us
of Duty-
Part
oh.
2.
Hey.
And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I know last time we talked about The Last of Us, and it was really just when they announced that trailer, and all we got was a trailer. I did not know that a lot of developers were going to get their first hands on it. I didn't know that.
developers.
Sorry, not developers, but they were giving
Influencers.
influencers
Streamers?
and
Oh,
streamers and people who work in the game industry. They got a good chunk of the game, 2 hours worth, I believe, of the actual game that they played with.
Mhm.
And so a lot of people, it was an event in LA.
Mhm.
So they invited a bunch of people
Yep.
and they said, hey, come play our game. What's
Mhm.
good? A lot of people got to play the game.
Yep.
And everybody's like, holy shit, this is what we're going to be expecting. And
Mhm.
there was two things that I kind of want to talk about out of this game.
Yep.
Obviously, we'll go more into detail, but the main two ones is going to be the first one, the whole killing dogs. Have you guys heard about that news?
Mhm. Yep.
How do you feel about
If
that?
you want to.
Exactly. Everybody's like, you got to make me kill dogs, man. It's a
I
game
had to kill
about
dogs in
stealth."
Call of Duty before, so like, what's the big deal?
I had to kill a whole airport full of fucking people in Call of Duty. Nobody fucking freaked out about
Right.
that.
It
It's
wasn't a
all
dog.
survival, right?
It wasn't a fucking dog. Throw dogs in the mix. Fucking no. I'm
You
right.
literally kill people in Call of Duty.
I mean, it's a
Fuck
game.
your
dude.
little golden retriever. I'm popping his ass. All right.
Fuck the dog.
But the only reason I'm making it up because people were really like, oh man, what the fuck, man? You're going to make me kill dogs the whole game? And then the director really had to make a point. Neil Druckmann was like, guys, you don't have to fucking kill the dogs. You could just silence them, put them to sleep, whatever you fuck. You don't have to kill the
You
fucking
can just
dogs.
silence him.
He's like, you don't have to kill the dog exactly. You can if you want to, but you don't fucking have to.
I love how this is what fucking people are freaking out about.
That's what people were freaked out about. It was like, you have to kill the
them.
dogs.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know,
Oh,
it's-
but it made something. I mean, so besides all that, right? The reason why,
Yeah.
another reason why they brought that up is because it does change the game a lot strategically.
no, it doesn't.
You never played the first one, so you wouldn't know. In the first
I
one,
don't know
you
how
could.
killing dogs would change my strategy.
Yeah,
I think, yeah, fuck me
just
up.
like everything else.
Drop him. Keep it pushing.
So the reason why this thing is the game pretty much matured, and so did the AI, the computers. So one thing that they talked about during the gameplay and that they played was that the AI, the people in the game were a lot harder to track, kill, do all these things because in the game they're saying, hey, you're not like, you know how every sequel, like when you do a new game, you lose all your powers and you're like, oh shit, let me do all this all over again, right? With The Last of Us 2, they're taking that approach a little bit better. They're saying, okay, cool. Ellie's aged. People in the world have aged. So your compatible partner, your what's that person who like follows you throughout the game? Your companion, sorry. Like Joel and Ellie.
Oh yeah.
You know, in
Oh,
the first
I
Last of
remember.
Us, Joel and Ellie, right? Joel did all the work and Ellie was just there.
Yeah.
Hey, stay there.
AI.
Yeah, exactly, right? So now for The Last of Us 2, they're saying that they made it a lot more better as to where whoever your companion is can actually help you out a lot more. But because of that, the enemy AI is going to be a lot more harder to beat and kill.
Good.
That's fair.
And so that's why they introduced the dogs, because in The Last of Us, the first one, you could easily just hide the whole time, stay in one spot, wait for them to like cross,
Mhm.
and then you go. The introduction of dogs is they actually catch your scent and they would chase you. And it would make you move around and kind of evolve that gameplay.
So in other words,
You killing dogs.
I'm popping dogs. That's what it sounds like.
I'm cool with that though, because that is seriously something a lot of developers haven't figured out yet. Is
Like what?
How to make interesting dynamic gameplay that keeps you on your feet, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, I'll pop a dog if it means it makes the
And
game
that makes
interesting.
sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dogs track your scent.
It's like
Obviously, they're trying to get you.
in
so-
the apocalypse, that's what would be used. They
Yeah.
would use dogs to fucking hunt you down. Like I just don't understand
That's how it's used
people's
now.
like thought process and some shit about like the shit that they get like mad about. Like,
Yeah.
oh, the dogs. It's like they're literally like, not to bring it down, but they're literally families getting gas in Syria right now. Like that's what you choose to get mad at. Like that's what you're upset about. That's your hill that you die on. Is I have to kill a puppy.
Right.
It's a game.
funny.
You're
No,
not.
no,
It's not
exactly.
literally like fucking Neil Druckmann coming into your house, fucking throwing a dead doc on your porch. Like that's different. Like
Yeah, that's
That's not
something to
what's
complain
happening.
about there. Yeah.
So but that's what the people were complaining about. Like, out of the whole 2 hours that they played, they're like, fuck, I have to kill dogs. But other than that, people really just love the story, really love the gameplay. And speaking of the story, a lot of people were saying, hey, where the hell is Joel? Like, this is an Ellie story. Ellie's a protagonist. You're going to be her the whole time. Where's Joel?
he comes up in the trailer. You saw
He
him.
comes up in the trailer, but as far as an actual person like to play with, you actually in the trailer, in the 2-hour gameplay that people were playing, you actually see Ellie's like relationship with Dina, that girl
Mhm.
who pretty much dies. I'm pretty sure, just in the trailer, she gets popped.
She got big nose.
Fall back.
Yeah, that one. But yeah,
She got a big nose.
she got a big nose. But in the trailer, they show a lot of those two people, and everybody was like, "Well, this is The Last of Us Part 2. Where's Joel?" Blah blah blah. And like to your point, in the trailer, he shows up. And they wanted to clarify that where it's saying, hey, this is The Last of Us Part 2. Joel will be a big part of the game. It's just that the 2 hours that you played, he's not part of it.
Yeah, it's like chill out, people. Like let
the
them tell
beginning,
the
yeah.
story.
It's a long
Like
story.
it's like
And that's
It's
the
like,
thing.
when we're gonna play as Ellie. When am I gonna play as Ellie? And imagine if they had to spoil that. Like, oh, you will play as
'Cause I
Ellie
remember,
in
yeah.
the first one.
I remember the first one. Oh yeah, spoilers by the way.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Spoilers, dude.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, and in the first Last of Us, they straight up asked Neil Druckmann, "Hey, do you get to play as Ellie?" He's like, "No, you don't."
Stop asking questions,
fucking
cocksuckers.
don't.
Just enjoy the ride.
And then guess what? When you finally play Ellie in the game, everybody's like, "Holy shit, what?"
If Joel was never to be in the game, I'm sure they would make a very compelling and interesting story as to why he's not in the game. I trust them. I don't give a fuck what they do.
Yeah,
They could literally do it. They could make me kill a dog. They could not have Joel in the game
swear I thought you were
whatsoever.
gonna say baby.
Whatever they do. I mean, never mind. I'm going to pull the punch on that one. But,
I set you up for it.
yeah, no, it's good.
Go ahead.
I was going to make an abortion joke, but it's good.
Okay.
Anyways, just say what you say with the chest, dude. Don't be a little
It's
bitch.
all good. No, don't make him say it. This is good.
But yeah, so let's just skip that part. I mean, we'll get to it.
No, but like that's what it is. It's like at this point, it's like they could literally do anything. I'm sure they will. It will be great with whatever they do. Like they could, whatever their creative direction is in this game, I'm fine with it, and I'm along for the ride.
Yeah, and then anytime I get Naughty Dog and The Last of Us news, I'm bringing it up in this podcast because they're going to be the best. It's going to be the best game of the year 2020.
Are they gonna be the best around?
And nothing's ever going to bring them
Here's
down.
an interesting question I have for you. Let's
No.
say Spider-Man wins this year's Game of the Award.
Okay.
Game of the Year.
Okay.
God of War won last year.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man wins this year.
Sony all day.
Last of Us wins next year.
Trifecta.
Is it possible that we get a 3 time in a row? Who was Game of the Year 2016?
Legend of Zelda?
Oh, see?
Was it?
Yes.
Pretty sure.
So can we get a back-to-back Sony win?
3-peat.
A 3-peat?
Well, shit, they better bring it to the table.
They got to bring the heat, man. But
Because
yeah.
I don't see anything I don't see anything coming close to this in next year at all.
Red Dead?
What?
Red Dead?
It was Zelda, right?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm
That's
just
already
talking
my
about
shit.
No. I don't see anything coming close to this next year. Like, there's just no way.
Don't fuck with me right
Hey,
now.
Call of Duty,
Grand
by
Theft
the
Auto?
way,
Yeah.
their campaign, I'm very interested in.
Modern Warfare has always had really good campaigns.
I think it won me back. I'm going to play the shit out of that campaign. Hell yes.
No, yeah.
Play
I
with,
wasn't
play
really
with
good.
me?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if we could play together on the campaign, but I'll
They're not
definitely
co-op?
wreck you. I don't know.
They usually have co-op campaigns for Call of Duty. I mean, unless this would be the first time they didn't.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know.
I mean, that's the given. So
You know what
First
else
of
is a
all-
given?
Kiss my ass.
what?
Oh, are we done with this topic? I was trying to
No,
segue
I mean, I
into
was
the
gonna
next
talk.
one.
I mean, I was gonna try to say game of the
He
year
said, "Are we done
conversations
with this?"
next month or something.
Okay, no, I mean, we can't. I was just saying it's a very interesting piece that Sony could win 3 years in a row for Game of the Year. And think of those 3 games. We got God of War, Spider-Man, and The Last of Us 2. Fucking solid lineup.
Those are high quality games.
I mean, you got Cyberpunk coming out next year.
Look,
So you don't know. if that one's
Cyberpunk's going to
one.
be probably really, really good. I don't think it's going to beat The Last of Us, man. Like, Last of Us is like a favorite for next year. Like, I don't see there's any way possible that, like, Cyberpunk's probably going to be like a runner-up,
Yeah.
like second place for sure. And if Last of Us got delayed to like 2021, like for sure it would probably be Game of the Year. But I don't know, man. I don't know if you could beat that.
It's just gonna be hard to beat.
Sony's
man.
like the Patriots, dog.
Don't worry, we don't talk about that.
Oh.
One last thing that I want to talk about
No, he didn't.
with The Last of Us before we go further into it. No multiplayer. There's going to be no multiplayer, no factions in this, unfortunately.
Last of Us?
I saw
And The
this.
Last of Us.
I'm not mad, but
I'm not mad at it
did
either.
really enjoy Last of Us 1's
That's
multiplayer.
exactly what I was going to say.
It was very, very, very good. Now, I can't see them adding some shit later on. Like
I mean-
a Battle Royale, dog. Last of Us
Battle
Royale,
Royale.
dog.
You're so stupid.
Fuck.
I've never played the game, so.
Fuck, dog.
That's too realistic.
Can you imagine that?
It's
It
too
makes sense
realistic.
in that world.
I don't like it.
And like the crafting and everything.
I
and
can
like,
see that happening. That's a lot of work.
Fuck, dog.
That's
I don't
a lot
know.
of work.
Apex fucking got shot out of nowhere, so.
I mean,
We
the
should
art.
make a-
I mean, it's crazy because all the battle royales that I played is like that art style.
Think about it. Last of Us Battle Royale, and it could be a free separate mode.
Well, that's the idea. So right now they just straight up said no multiplayer, no factions. Everybody's really upset because the first multiplayer for The Last of Us is actually really fun, really good, and it's something that was, overall a success, pretty much all around good game. with this one, like Mikey said, I'm not really mad that they didn't introduce it because I think that just meant that the production and the whole team was like, you know what? Our priority is the campaign and story. We're going to work on that, focus on this. When this goes gold, instead of DLC or something, we're going to create multiplayer for you guys.
Possibly. That's not confirmed.
Not confirmed, no.
But it's definitely like, I don't get the people who are mad at it. Is because like, what? Like, it's not a multiplayer game. Like, it's not Call of Duty. Like if Call of Duty comes out and they're like, it's no multiplayer, I could see being upset about it because you're not gonna get even with the best. Call
and it's
of Duty
Naughty
story,
Dog. They
you're
always
not gonna
do
get something
multiplayer.
like A1. So it's like Naughty Dog. It's like, hell yeah, don't do multiplayer and put all those assets and resources into making the best game possible. Yes, absolutely, do that.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just gonna wait and see. Hopefully they bring it out and they announce it later. I'm excited for it. So. That's gonna be it pretty much for the Last of Us news. Like I said, anytime we get more of this, I'm gonna bring it to you guys because I love this game. It's gonna be the best game ever. Dumbo, what's up? What you want? You want a beer?
You want me to lick Shawn?
Oh God, no.
Hey.
Let's get into the last bit of news because this is another thing that I want to talk about. Another thing that I truly love and I'm excited for. But
This is
your boy's
huge.
back. Your boy Spider-Man is officially back with MCU.
I let him back in.
Sony and Disney
Spider-Man's
dropped the
back.
mic.
All right.
They dropped the mic randomly out of nowhere. I remember waking up and it's like 9 o'clock and everybody's like, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck is going on? Next thing you know, I'm reading that Spider-Man is officially back. They got a movie coming out in 2021 in July. And they have him being in a future of MCU movie, more than likely going to be an Avengers movie. But your boy's back, 2 more movies. Fuck yeah, I'm excited. Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man, hands down. He's the best one. I'm saying it.
Could you imagine what they would have done without Spider-Man? Like, how could you tie the whole MCU together?
So I thought about this, right? So I'm thinking this. It's not only about Spider-Man, but like how this Tom Holland Spider-Man
Yeah.
is that Tony Stark is heavily into this story, in his story arc.
Right.
So now that he, like, if they went straight to Sony can't talk about Tony Stark and the Avengers or something like that. It's their own. They can't. So I'm like, how are you going to even bring that up?
It also fucks up that universe.
It also fucks
It
up.
doesn't just fuck up the MCU
Exactly.
universe.
It fucks up their universe too. So they had to figure out a way. And I'm pretty sure these next 2 movies is going to be some leeway into like letting him go to Sony. And I'm fine with that. I'd rather have them actually having the plan and time to do it rather than leaving it abruptly, like Far From Home, like this one, where they just said, hey, like the Easter egg. I'm pretty sure you guys all seen it. When like Jonah Jameson is like, the real name of Spider-Man is Peter Parker. And then that would be the worst way for Spider-Man to go. And I'm just happy that it's not. I'm happy that Spider-Man gets his full story arc, his full thing. And again, I feel like Tony Stark was the MCU's version of like Uncle Ben for him.
Yeah.
I mean, Uncle
Definitely.
Ben was like, that was the Uncle Ben moment. Instead of seeing Uncle Ben get shot for a bag of milk or something for grocery stores,
Something
you get
stupid.
Tony Stark dying and then kind of just knowing what really responsible, like power and responsibility. See, I thought about this a lot because I love this guy. I love this character.
Man, you're deep, man. You're
I went
pretty
deep, bro. I went deep.
So 25% cut.
That's
of
another thing.
profits that they get.
That's what we're going to
Disney.
talk about too, because I was going to get into the
I
cuts.
am sure that I think they paid Sony. Like, okay, so at the end of this quote right here, right? He also happens to be the only hero with the superpower to cross cinematic universes. So as Sony continues to develop their own Spideyverse, you never know what surprises the future may hold.
Yeah.
They definitely, in that agreement, it's definitely like, hey, Venom's going to be able to be in the MCU.
Yeah.
And like,
There's some
whatever the bullshit shit movies you guys are working on, sure, they could be part of the MCU. I mean, think about it.
No.
4 fucking Dark Worlds in the MCU. So, I mean, we can afford a shitty one every once in a while.
No.
Yeah, just squeeze one in there.
I'll be cool. But what do you guys, real quick, what do you guys think about that? Are you guys happy, thrilled? Are you guys like excited?
Of course,
as I
I'm
am?
happy.
I'm fucking ecstatic. This is like,
Keep it going. Make everything flow real natural. Nothing's worse than just having an out of place movie.
So, it's a 2-movie contract.
essentially. I mean, hopefully, I'll wait and see how it goes. Because I want to see how they do the 2021, July 16, 2021. Mark your calendars. It's going to happen. Spider-Man close to home. I want that to happen. But yeah, I'm excited for that one to be. I'm already thinking. My mind's going a mile a minute.
I will give you this. Sony just bought them, or Marvel just bought themselves some time.
They did.
They're gonna buy Spider-Man, not Sony. Spider-Man. They're gonna be like, hey, or because you know what else? What I heard?
What
I heard Apple was looking to acquire Sony Pictures.
Shit.
So if Apple acquires Sony Pictures, then the Spider-Man license goes back to Marvel.
Essentially, because
So I think they just bought themselves some time because they know some rumors going on within the industry, and they know, okay, if we just fucking do this,
Just wait it
we
out.
give them, okay, yes, Venom could be in the MCU, and then as soon as fucking they get bought out, all the rights, like they don't get acquired with whoever buys them. The rights
Yeah.
go back to Marvel.
all I know is that Tom Holland is killing it. He can do whatever he wants. But the cool thing is that Kevin Feige is still gonna be essentially in control of it and
President.
everything like
I
that.
like how they're like, he's too busy, and then now he's not too
Straight
busy.
up, they straight up said, he's too busy. I don't know about that. And they're like, nah, fuck that. He's not busy. We cleared up his calendar. He's free for you guys. What's up? And it is crazy because did you guys hear the other news that that announced about Kevin Feige?
No.
He's gonna be in charge of a new essential trilogy for Star Wars.
Oh, for real?
Kevin Feige is gonna be essentially. They
Here
said,
we
hey,
go.
Marvel and Star Wars are like, hey, Kevin Feige, here's your Star Wars. This is your new playground. Go ahead and fuck with it.
Here we go.
God damn. Well, I didn't hear about that, and that is that is some really good news.
Is it?
Dude,
I am very excited for that. Yes.
It's not like you're about
Kevin
to fucking
Feige and Star Wars is fucking amazing, dude.
have an orgasm all over yourself. You good?
Yeah. Just go along for the ride with me, baby girl.
No.
So yeah,
Now
I'm
it's
just
free
gonna go ahead
sex.
and I'll try to pull it up real quick to kind of let you guys know exactly. Kevin, he's a huge Star Wars fan, and yeah, essentially they're gonna let him go ahead and be in charge of a new world for him.
Got that Kevin Feige dick up in Star Wars. You know what I mean?
I don't know what he's trying to say.
All up inside Lucasfilm.
I'm confused.
What?
Why would he say that?
Your man? That's your man.
That's your man.
That's your
What
man.
do you mean?
That's
Control
your
your
man's.
mans. But long story short, that's what it is. Kevin Feige is developing a new movie for Disney, and it's essentially going to be a Star Wars, and it's going to be amazing. I'm too excited for that, and I'm okay with that because again, Kevin Feige already
Is
made
it
a staple.
Feige or is it
the
Phage?
Infinity
Whoa,
Saga.
what?
Feige. Is it
Feige.
Feige or is it Phage?
I thought you just said the F word.
F word
Oh.
fuck?
No, the
not
other
that
one.
The other one. Yeah, no. yeah, the other one.
You're stupid. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. That's just another bit of news that I remember reading. And again, Spider-Man's in good hands. I'm excited. I'm okay with this. Like I said, Tom Holland is my favorite one. So
So, strap in your feet bags, ladies and gentlemen.
Your
We're
feet
going for a
bags.
ride. Kevin Feige is taking over the world.
I'm just happy we keep Tom Holland. He is the best Spider-Man. I just keep the movies rolling. You know what I mean?
Also, we missed it. Suicide Squad started their filming.
yeah, I saw. What did
Ooh.
he post? I remember it said James Gunn posted something.
The Marvel got him a little scrapbook.
What?
Marvel got him a little scrapbook. I don't know how. Just say it again. Marvel got him another scrapbook.
Well, I know we got him a scrapbook, but with DC, he's doing Suicide Squad. I'm confused.
Yeah, so oh, thank you for like everything you've done, and it's like pictures of
Just
like the
because?
production of Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, for like a nice little like.
Like, hey, sorry we fired you.
Oh, I mean they hired him, so it's okay. It's okay. Water
Hey,
under the
man.
bridge.
Okay.
At the end of the day, my man's getting paid twice as what he was getting paid before. So
Yeah,
Did they tell us the cast for Suicide Squad?
Yes.
Other than
Oh,
Margot Robbie?
did we? Oh, so Margot Robbie is for sure in it.
Yeah, Margot
So
Robbie's
how are they
gonna
gonna
win it.
reboot it with the same actor?
I don't know. That's why I was curious.
This isn't a sequel. Also, Birds of Prey. I'm very confused. Does this tie into the DCU?
Suicide Squad.
Probably. What if that's part of Joker? What if they tie Joker?
Joker's not a part of it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What the
Idris
fuck?
Elba's in this. Holy shit.
I think Idris. Oh yeah, I heard Idris Elba's gonna be the new Deadshot.
They have John Cena, Nathan Fillion. They have. A
Oh, Nathan
weird
Fillion's
cast.
in it?
Yes. They have a crazy cast for this, and again, the more the better. So, again, James Gunn. If there's a person to kind of get an ensemble of cast members to kind of
Who's
be
in it?
together,
You,
all one
you
thing.
named a couple. Who are they playing?
There is people who have a recurring roles.
Jay
It's
Courtney as Captain Boomerang.
Captain Boomerang, and then
Viola
Margaret
Davis is coming back as Amanda Walker.
Idris Elba, Joel Kinnaman as Rick Flag, John Cena. Nathan Fillion,
Damn, so they just cut Will Smith like that?
Yeah. My man Will. He was like, nah, y'all don't get me twice.
Yeah. He went to Bel Air. Pete Davidson's in this.
For real?
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Michael
a good
Roker's
movie.
in this bitch.
It can be a good movie.
I mean, I'm excited for it. Yeah,
Pete Davidson. That means there's comedy
You know
in
what movie
this.
comes out this
Yeah.
week too?
It's funny, dude.
What's up?
You know a movie that we kind of forgot that comes out this week?
Joker.
Joker.
This
What,
week?
are we gonna go see that? What's up with that?
Probably. I can't go this
Doherty.
weekend though. Unfortunately, I'm busy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
All right, so it looks like we trying to go see it tomorrow.
Down? Wait, Wednesday?
Nah, fuck you guys. I
Oh,
don't
it
want to
comes out
watch
on
it.
Wednesday, dog.
I clearly said I'm busy those days, and instead of Mikey saying, "Hey, yeah, we'll go when you come back," he's like, "Nah, fuck that. I want to watch it now."
On Wednesday, I
Go
do want
fuck
to watch
yourself.
it now.
Nah, go fuck yourself. How about that?
Do you want to go see it tomorrow?
No, that's why you B squad.
Why don't we go see it tomorrow?
Anyways, guys, let's get into the
Oh, no,
listener
he
questions.
didn't.
Let's go ahead and wrap this podcast
tomorrow,
up
Thursday.
because Mikey's a piece of shit.
Oh, no, he did.
I love you.
No, you don't.
I'm drunk.
He said
I
that's
think
why
you
you're
are.
B-Squad.
Yeah.
You're like pretty buzzed.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I should just drop my mic and just walk off the stage.
Don't drop the mic because the next question's for you. Adam Woodstrup. He's pretty much saying, not
Adam.
gonna ask the same questions because we never fulfill. He's saying, fuck Mikey and his CTR in the studio tour. But Adam Woodstrup, he said, we talked about the top 3 games ever for our list. And he kind of wants to personally know, what really are our top 3 games of all time?
Need for Speed Underground 2, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, Final Fantasy 13 Final Fantasy 13 2.
Damn.
There you go.
You had that in your back pocket.
Had it in my back pocket. Just
Ready
for
to
you,
go.
Adam.
It's hard for me to think of the best games ever.
Last of Us,
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot 2.
Okay.
Fuck, this last one's really
Yeah.
hard.
Last
I mean,
one was a toughie.
I
Apex? You're right.
No. Okay, so here are my options here for this third one. There's I like a lot, right?
I know you do.
Uncharted 3.
Bro, no,
fantastic.
fuck all that. Fuck all that. Don't give me a list.
What?
It's your top 3, not
No,
your
I know,
top
I'm
3
trying
and
to
a half
I'm trying
with
to
some
narrow it
sense
down.
on the
I'm
side,
trying to
bro.
narrow it down. I need some help.
What is your favorite games?
Uncharted
Yeah.
3, Spider-Man,
Spider-Man, which one?
the new one, the PS4 one,
Okay.
God of War. Like honestly, this gen has really brought it.
Yeah.
One of them's one of my favorite games.
The fuck
I
you
just
need
don't
help with? Which one's your favorite?
I'm trying to decide. I don't know. They're both all very
That's
good.
crazy. He's a fake CTR fan.
Yeah.
Not on the list.
Look, CTR is my number 1 Crash Bandicoot game, but in terms of like my
what do you
personal
mean? What do you
favorite
mean?
game,
That's
Your
what-
number
yeah.
one Crash Bandicoot.
no,
game.
but I'm saying in terms of like my all-time favorite games,
God of War.
Crash
What do you
2
mean?
takes
So
it
whose
over.
whose are the ones you were just saying right now? Whose are those?
What
Mine.
is?
Those are all his.
But he's just
But
saying
he has
mine.
like
He has like
two
he has a-
games and then
he
like
has-
his third game.
Yeah, he has like
He has
5
like
games.
5.
He
So,
gave us a
like,
top 5 that
five.
didn't make sense. So we don't know his list. He's stupid.
Well, he
Look,
said
God
that-
of War.
He
Look,
said
God
the
of
There you
War.
top.
go.
He
Hey.
said
Atta
the
boy. Atta
You,
boy.
yeah, thank you.
God of War,
Finally.
Crash Bandicoot 2, Last of Us.
No order. Atta boy.
Good for you.
Waiting.
For me, Majora's Mask. It's gonna be after that. It's probably either gonna be The Last of Us. No, it is The Last of Us. Actually, no. So if I'm going top 3 or
Top 3.
Bro, answer the question.
I'm trying to think of the ranking, bro. Hold on.
You
'cause
don't
I'm
have to
just
do the
thinking-
ranking.
No
I didn't do
order, no
ranking.
order.
I didn't do ranking.
Okay, well, probably it's gonna be The Last of Us number 1.
Ranks them anyway.
Last of Us number 1. Then I'm gonna either go. It's a tie between Majora's Mask and Breath
Prince
of the
Persia?
Wild,
Oh.
and then I would say
No
God of
tie.
War.
Pick one.
They're both Zelda, so I'm not gonna give you Zelda.
No, bro, give me one.
Pick
Stop being a
one.
little bitch.
Bitch.
Breath of the Wild. I really love Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild,
Number 2.
DLC,
All of
or
it.
just base?
All of it. Breath of the Wild. All of it.
Always just the base.
Just the base then, the fuck?
I like that. I like that a lot.
Why do you say it like that?
Can I take one of my games back? Can I take back
do you
Final
want?
Fantasy 13?
No, you're not
Can I
gonna take
put-
it back. You already said
Can
it.
I put Pokemon Emerald?
So you're giving us
Boo,
shit for
this
changing
man
our
sucks.
shit, and here you are changing your own.
I thought about it hard as you
Yeah,
guys
you
were talking.
stupid.
No, locked in.
All
It's
right.
on the internet forever.
Those are really good games. I just wanted to take it to a different console. Okay?
But yeah, how about this, guys? Next, do you want towards the end of the month? I want to do Game of the Year. Let's see what happens with that.
End of the month in October.
Yeah,
For real?
I
I mean,
like
you
the.
do you. You
I
drive
like
the
that.
boat. You drive
Yeah.
the boat.
I mean,
Fuck everything else that comes out in November.
does that qualify as Game of the Year still?
Yeah,
Because I know it's like it's weird.
cutoff's December.
That's what I was trying to figure out the cutoff. Because I thought the cutoff was weird. I thought the cutoff
I thought
cutoff
the-
was
Well, like
November.
I think it's mid.
Cutoff wouldn't be end
November.
of the year.
That's what I was trying to figure out the cutoff. That's what I was trying to do it at that time.
I
It's
thought-
cool. No worries. We are going to give you an episode of what our predictions are for Game of the Year. We're going to give you it and why we think it's going to be on that episode. So tune in for that episode upcoming. Last question, Eli, real SF treat. He wants to know the thoughts on the Birds of Prey movie. He feels like it's going to be I feel like it's going to be bad, but there seems to be some interesting stuff behind the DC cinematic universe.
I feel like it's gonna be overall like a decent movie with like quality scenes from Margot Robbie.
You think so?
Yeah. Who's directing this one? Someone unimportant. That's exactly
No.
why.
Fuck, who is directing this Birds of Prey?
I know. What's
I
his
know
face?
Todd
Yan?
Phillips is doing the Joker, so.
I know they had one of the writers from Bumblebee being a part of this. I don't know.
Birds of Prey, the Harley Quinn movie.
He doesn't know. Birds of Prey though.
I think it's just because it's gonna be her and her ensemble of cat, like her crew, and not that many people know about her and her side really.
Does it matter? I think this game. What? Who?
Kathy
Yeah,
Young's
Yen.
directing.
You could tell me who it is, and unfortunately I'm an asshole. I don't know who that is.
So, this movie
So who's the writer from
has my
Bumblebee, I think?
attention. I think it's gonna be a very good movie, and I'm in for the ride.
You're hella buzzed.
I just never say that about
Buzz.
DC movies.
I think the acting's gonna be very good, but like the quality of the overall movie is gonna be decent.
The writing looks good.
Margaret Robbie.
Sets look good. The action looks good. The plot looks good.
Everybody
Bro, you
was
saw
wondering
one
what
trailer,
the.
bro.
It looks good.
Everybody was kind of confused about Obi-Wan's
You saw the
character.
same trailer.
That's why I'm giving you a different opinion.
I'm
I
just saying. I
think-
think it's gonna be good. Because look,
She's gonna save the movie.
Look, I've seen my share of bad DC movies. Let me tell you what.
Aquaman
Batman
was
vs
great.
Superman. Haven't seen Aquaman yet.
See it, it's great.
Fucking
This gives me Batman versus Superman vibes.
no.
don't.
You're wrong.
Don't.
Bad opinions.
Holy shit! He just said you fucking suck.
Boo.
I didn't say no one
No, he's
sucks.
saying you suck.
Look,
he's saying your
I'm just
opinion
giving you.
sucks.
Look, I'm just telling you straight up. When you
Tell me
watch
straight
the
up.
movie, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, you was right." And I'm like, "Yeah." Now give me $5 because you insulted me on camera.
So I'm kind of
Bro,
with
what are
Eli.
you doing?
I'm with Eli on this one. I just feel like it is gonna be bad, but like there is something that's catching my eye, and I don't know if it's
Margot Robbie, she's beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. She's probably. I think her
She's
acting
gorgeous.
still really. It's good. Even in the trailer, like the glimpse that we got of her is really good and it's something that I want to see. And she's gonna be the saving grace of the movie, I think. And
would
I'm
hope
just
so.
there for the ride. I'm still gonna watch it. Again, I'm a
Louder.
fan of these movies, these comic book movies and like characters. I'm gonna watch it.
Saving Grace. She is the movie. What Saving Grace?
Well, I
Like, she
think-
is the movie. So yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said I hope
therefore
so.
It's gonna be a good movie.
I
hope
think
she'd be the saving
everybody
grace.
around her is gonna be bad, and she's gonna be the saving grace.
No.
Exactly. Great acting from her, but like decent
Yeah.
overall.
No, it looked fine.
Your opinion is bad because you're buzzed. Fuck you, Mikey.
It looked fine.
I'm
I'm excited, and I
We're gonna
don't get
watch it.
excited about DC movies.
I'm
Next
ecstatic.
week we're gonna give you guys our opinions on Joker because I'm pretty sure we're all gonna watch it by then.
What?
We're all gonna give you our opinions on Joker and how that is because I'm excited for Joker. I'm gonna watch it before the next week's
Have you
podcast.
seen Far From Home yet?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
When did you see it?
I went to see it when my boy Clutch was out here.
Oh, good boy.
Yeah, we seen it.
Good boy.
I
God,
don't know why I said that.
that's gonna be this week's episode. We were definitely. We usually say we're off the
Disrespectful.
walls and off the rails, but truly this episode was out of the walls and out of the rails. I don't know what to say
Out of the
anymore.
walls and out of the
To the
rails.
windows, to the
Strap
walls.
in your feet bags. Chip
To the
Tooth
sweat,
Gaming's
drop
taking
down
you
the
out of the
wall.
walls and off the rails.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna get
Same.
better. We promise we won't drink before any of this
I'm
because it's
good.
very unprofessional.
They're enjoying this.
But it's all good. We all had great
They're all
times. We're all
enjoying
fun.
this.
This is an amazing podcast.
Imagine if he had wine.
He's
Over.
You know what he would have done? Taking off his shirt.
White Claw Summer. You know what
Why
I'm
do you
talking
keep
about?
mentioning the shirt taking
Thick
off?
Boy Nation. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeet. Thought I was gonna take it off.
Thick Boy
Not I.
Nation.
It's not my thing.
Thank you guys for
Hashtag
listening to
Tambo.
this week's episode.
Thick Boy Nation.
Remember, we drop every Friday on youtube.com/tiptooth gaming. We drop episodes so you guys can listen to them, watch them. Holy shit. Please comment, rate, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We want to make sure we get out to everybody's ears and eyes and make
Ring
sure
that
you see us.
notification bell while you at it. It's important.
Bing.
Anywhere you can listen to an audio podcast, we're there. We drop Fridays as well. Listen to us. I can't.
I just can't believe I said good boy. I'm sorry. I don't know why that came out like that.
Disrespectful.
You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at CTGVids. You can follow me, myself, on Twitter at Compa Andres.
Why are you going so slow?
Because I'm trying to make sure I don't slur my words at this point.
You lit.
I'm trying to make
You can
sure
follow
that
your boy at that kid Flowers. You got Cheeks _ Junior to the left of me. This has been.
Wait.
What's up?
Did you say Tambo?
Tambo Vlogs. Don't forget
Okay,
about our boy.
Okay, hold up. That's not why I said it. I just sorry, got off trails. Out of the walls and off the rails. You know what I mean? Switch Fix has launched their
Oh yeah.
platform crowdfunding campaign.
I'm disappointed.
I'm not even
I'm
mad.
disappointed.
I'm not even mad.
I gotta bring that up next
Switch
time.
Fix
Okay,
has launched their
next time-
crowdfunding
oh,
campaign.
I'll bring this up earlier next time in the podcast so it doesn't get to this point.
How you gonna say
But
that? Try to cut
Switch
me off.
Fix, go support them. The link is in the bio. Their goal was 20,000. They're at 30,000 right now.
Lit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they are smashing. So
Get you one.
Go support Switch Fix. You can actually get one now. So all the ads that we did before, you can get your hands on one. We're probably gonna have a discount code eventually when you can order them. So go check it out. Austin Stark, fantastic gentleman. Go
Dope
buy his
guy.
shit. Go give
Buy
him
it.
money. So link down in the bio. For you audio listeners, go check it out. Link is wherever you listen to this. Just want to make sure I forgot that. Until next time.
Thanks for guys for listening.
Until next time.
We'll talk to you
Until
guys.
next time.
Son of a bitch.
Just spitting everywhere.
Just cut it
erupted.
after I say son of a bitch. Just cut it after I say
Alright.
son of a bitch.
This Chip Tooth Gaming. Thanks for watching. Did you just lick me? Oh no. Oh no.
Go shower. Go shower. Go shower.
You got the clap.